Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you have tuned in to this channel all over the world. Welcome to Verdict TV. The news headline: Criminal suspects behind call for DSS boss resignation, group alleges. Do welcome once again, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. To the news details, please carefully listen to the end. A civil society organization, Save Nigerian Movements (SNM), has condemned call by some individuals and groups for the resignation of Mr. Yusuf Bichi, the Director General, Department of State Services, DSS. The group, in a statement signed by its convener, Reverend Solomon Semaka, on Saturday in Abuja, said the call was the handiwork of high-profile criminal suspects currently undergoing trial. Semaka described the call as a desperate bid by criminal elements to hoodwink Nigerians and curry public sympathy against the service and the federal governments. The call is a reckless ploy and afterthought deployed by powerful criminal suspects undergoing trial in line with the rule of law. These individuals have resorted to smear campaign against the federal government, apparently to evade justice and stamp their feet and take control of the system, he said. According to him, these high-profile and very powerful criminal syndicates already in custody have deployed their enormous financial war against the DSS at the detriment of national security and Nigerians. As a frontline civil society organization committed to promoting democracy and societal values, we deem it necessary to condemn the purported call for the sack of the DSS boss. We also condemn the threats of a nationwide protests by those we consider as crisis entrepreneurs, who always avail themselves to be bought by wealthy criminals at the detriment of Nigerians. It is troubling that some Nigerians have sold their conscience to the same corrupt elements that impoverished us while in public office by engaging in criminality instead of service delivery, he said. Semaka said the allegations made by the crisis entrepreneurs against Bichi and the DSS were baseless and a clear case of corruption fighting back. He said the use of criminally acquired wealth, influence, and faceless groups to sponsor campaigns of calumny against the DSS was an old trick that Nigerians would not fall for. The convener said it was shameful that some greedy Nigerians had teamed up with enemies of the country just because of selfish financial gain. This is a clear case of corruption fighting back to overwhelm the state. The DSS must do its job and refrain from falling for cheap blackmail as they strive to ensure national security, he added. The group, named Save Nigerian Movements, had condemned the call by some individuals and also groups who are calling for the resignation of Mr. Yusuf Bichi, who is the Director General of the Department of State Services. The convener said it was shameful that some greedy Nigerians had teamed up with enemies of the country just because of selfish financial gain. So this group of people has condemned the call and said that those call for the resignation of the DSS director, it is being orchestrated by some high-profile criminal suspects that are currently undergoing trial And it is those people that are bringing people together to protest and to call for this, so that they can arrest the DSS director. It can leave as the DSS director, so that their own person will be the one to become the DSS director. And this is at the detriment of national security and Nigerians. So if this powerful criminal syndicates that are already in their custody, if they have actually done their possible best and they have deployed enormous financial war against the DSS, so it is at the detriment of the national security and Nigerians. So the civil society organization have taken it upon themselves to call that people, Nigerians, should condemn the call for the sack of the DSS boss, and they are committed to promoting democracy and societal values. So this is their call. But if the DSS boss has been called to resign, he's supposed to have said something concerning that. But hope this body, why are they supporting the DSS boss? Is there something between them and the DSS boss? We have come to the end of the news, dear listeners. What's your view to this news? Kindly share your view in the comment section. Thank you.